what's going on, guys? It's Max24, and another month has flown by. That's right, we have now entered the month of June, and with the new month means a new haul video. The series of videos where I show you all the movies, pop figures, video games, and things that I picked up in that last month. Before we do that, before I jump into all the things that I picked up, please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all the friends of us YouTubers tell you guys to do. Follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I was on Twitter and TikTok, so then Facebook, barely on Instagram. Follow me, subscribe to me here. And with that, let's jump into my monthly haul video. So this month, I bought a decent amount of movies. I say that every month, and every month it's the same thing. And then I also bought a couple of video games because there was some studio closures, and I felt like I need to add these games to my collection because I don't know how much longer I'll be able to buy these games. I mean, I'll probably buy them forever, but like, shit happens. So we're just gonna jump right into the video games first because they're right here, and I don't really seldom show off on video games. I kind of forget to grab those a lot of times, so they're right here, and I might as well. So first, I picked up Dishonored 2 and Dishonored Death of the Outsider. Also, if there's anything in this video that you like, that you're like, oh my gosh, why'd you pick that up? Or oh my gosh, I love that, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, these two games, I played the first Dishonored. I never played Dishonored 2. I enjoyed the first one, but I just kind of, I don't know what happened. It just kind of, I got lost, or I never really just jumped into the second one when it came out. And then Death of the Outsider, of course, I didn't touch either. But they shut down. Did they shut? No, they didn't shut down this Arcane. They shut down a different Arcane. But still, I felt like I wanted to add these to my collection because these are two iconic titles. And again, I own the first one, and I'm like, why don't I own these? And I think they're good games. All right, I mean, I've heard good things, so I'm excited to check them out. And oh, I just noticed this case is damaged. That's fun. That's a fun purchase right there. Then I picked up The Evil Within 1 and 2. For those of you who don't know, these are by Tango Gameworks, who was sadly just shut down like this month. Out of the blue, no one saw it coming. Hi-Fi Rush was great, and everyone thought they had a bright future ahead of them, but then they shut them down. So I went ahead and I picked up their original two games because I'm like, I loved Hi-Fi Rush. Never played these games, but Tango Gameworks, I was so excited to see where they go next, and now we're never going to see that, but I'm excited to see where they came from. I'm excited to see what they started with. Yeah, should be good games. I've heard good things about both these games. I've heard that they're really quality. They're a lot of fun. I just noticed that this is not an American copy. So that's annoying, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm excited. Let me know if you've played these games. Let me know if you've played them and if they're good quality or if you'd recommend them. Then I picked up Redfall. Everybody knows Redfall. Redfall was a game that came out a couple months ago, and it didn't do well. But I picked it up because they also shut down Arcane Austin, and I was like, hey, I'll add their games to my shelf too, because you never know what's gonna happen. And I like vampires, so maybe this will maybe this will provide some decent amount of fun. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. And it was $10, so I didn't really waste a lot of money here. But yeah, I just thought I needed to add it to the shelf because Arcane Austin died for this. And then I picked up Arcane Austin's other game, Prey, which Prey is a really good game. I really wish they'd be able to do more of these besides Redfall, because, Prey is it was fantastic. It was really well done. I never owned it physically, but now I do. I'm excited to add it to my collection. I'm excited to replay it again because I feel like I just need to right now. So, yeah, highly recommend this one. Those were all the video games I picked up. I'm put them on the floor so they're out of my way. And what is behind me? Oh, just a bag. So yeah, now we're gonna jump into the movies, and for movies, I picked up a decent amount, so we're gonna go through them. So here we got Star Trek Discovery Season 4. I have not watched Season 4 yet. I've only watched the first 2 seasons. I'm watching them all right now that the season finale came out. And I've enjoyed Star Trek Discovery. I think it's a decent entry to the Star Trek canon. I don't think it's a dumpster fire like some people think it is. I think it's got some fun characters, some fun elements, some fun plots. Overall, yeah, it could be a lot better. It really could be a lot better. There's a lot more growing room. I mean, there's a lot more places they can improve, but I think it's a decent show nonetheless. And it's part of the Star Trek canon, so you gotta add it to the shelf. Then I picked up Star Trek The Next Generation, the complete series, and probably one of the worst packagings I've ever seen. This does not fit on my shelf, and it pisses me off so much, but that's okay. All right, it's The Next Generation. Who doesn't know The Next Generation? It's Star Trek. It's Star Trek for many. This is the Star Trek show that many people jumped onto, that people watched first, that made Star Trek as big as it is today, and I needed it in the collection because I need the whole series. So here we go. Again, I really wish this fit. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit in the shelf, and it pisses me off so much, but that's fine. Then I picked up Poker Face Season 1. Poker Face, if you don't know, was a Ryan Johnson whodunit that he just did for, I think it was for Peacock, I want to say. I really enjoyed this show. I thought it was really well done. I believe it was 10 episodes. And it's definitely a classic whodunit. I mean, you kind of know who the killers are in each episode before going into it, so it kind of just does it differently. You know, it's more like the story and like what the hell happened and, you know, how she's involved in some way or fashion. But yeah, it's a great time. Love this show. She's got like special ability where, like, you know, she can tell when someone's lying. She knows, and she calls bullshit on it all the time. If you haven't watched this, highly recommend. Then I picked up Brick. I've never seen Brick ever, but this is like one of Ryan Johnson's first movies, and I want to watch it because I'm sorry, but I like The Last Jedi, and I liked Ryan Johnson. I like what Ryan Johnson makes. So far, I've not been disappointed by a Ryan Johnson project, so I'm excited to watch where he came from. Along with that, I got The Brothers Bloom, which is also Ryan Johnson. I believe this is his like second movie. Again, I want to check it out. I want to see where Ryan Johnson came from because I'm intrigued, right? Because I love me some Ryan Johnson movies. So, here you go. Along with that, I picked up Spy Kids 1 through 3. Spy Kids is a classic, all right? Who doesn't love Spy Kids? I grew up watching Spy Kids a lot. Love me some Spy Kids. They're not great movies, all right? But they're great movies. They're quality children's entertainment, and I'm happy to add them to my collection because, again, it's freaking Spy Kids. It's Spy Kids. Then I picked up The Beekeeper. This is a brand new movie that just came out earlier this year. I have not watched it yet, but it was cheap. It was like $10, and I was meaning to watch it in theaters. I didn't make it to the theater, but I'm like, might as well just buy it now instead of rent it. So I'm gonna check this one out, and I'll let you know how it is. I'm intrigued, right? I mean, it looks like a classic action movie with Jason Statham, but you can't go wrong with those. Along with that, I picked up Lisa Frankenstein, which is another movie that I didn't make it to the theaters for, but I really wanted to make it to the theaters for. I lost track of time. I don't know what happened. It was just, yeah, a lot was happening. So I'm excited to check this one out too. I like the cast, I like the premise, and let me know if you've seen it, because I hope it's good. Then I picked up Defiance, all 3 seasons. I loved Defiance when it was airing. For those of you who don't know, Defiance is a sci-fi show that they also did like this weird video game tie-in thing at the same time, and it's just a sci-fi show in like a post-apocalyptic terraformed Earth taking place in St. Louis, and it's so good. I love the characters, I love the stories, I love everything about this show. It did come to a satisfying conclusion. I believe that's what I remember. I'm gonna have to rewatch it because it's been a while since I watched it again. I was watching this when it was airing, and I loved it then. And it's been a while since I've seen it, and I'm excited to add it to my collection now. Such a great sci-fi show. Highly recommend if you're looking for something new. Then I picked up all 4 open season movies. Yeah, I did that. Yep, there they are. Oh, why did I do that? What is wrong with me? Why would I do that? Okay, like, so this movie, it came out in theaters, and, you know, I watched it when I was younger, and it was bad. And then they made 3 more direct-to-DVD sequels. They were also not very good. But I'm collecting all the Sony Animation movies, and these are Sony Animation movies. Sensible business decisions right here. Yep. Then I picked up Men. Men is Alex Garland. It's a horror movie he made 2 years ago. I have not seen this movie, but I love me some Alex Garland, and I'm excited to check it out. I hope it's good. I hope it's a quality film. I've heard good things, so let me know if you've seen it. Along with that, I picked up the first 3 seasons of Glee. Glee is my comfort show. Actually, 4 seasons. Did I say 3? I meant 4. But the first 4 seasons of Glee. Glee is my comfort show. All right, I've loved Glee since it aired. I used to watch it weekly with my parents, and then they moved on, but I kept watching it. I'll go back to the show every once in a while when I need to pick me up or something. It's my comfort show. Is it good? Maybe not. Maybe it's not the best thing ever. Maybe it's kind of stupid in places, but that's okay. I loved this show growing up, and I still go back to it once in a while, and I'm just waiting for the other 2 seasons to get here. And then I'll have all of Glee. Great. Let me know if you're a Glee fan, all right? Oh, fans of trash, more like just somebody who really likes to watch it. I don't know if that makes me a fan, though. Maybe it does. Then I picked up Kung Fu Panda 4. This is the latest DreamWorks movie, and I thought this wasn't that bad. All right, some people were absolutely destroying this film, being like, "Oh my gosh, this is horrible. This is the worst thing ever. Why would they make this?" Blah 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 blah. All that stuff you hear on the internet. It's not that bad of a movie. Is it the heights of the first two? No, not at all. But I think it's still a really good entry to the series. Really intrigued to see where it goes from here. The villain was probably one of the weakest that we've gotten in the series, but overall, it was still your classic Kung Fu Panda fun that we've come to expect over the years. And I really enjoyed it. I think it was a quality addition to the franchise. Let me know if you've seen it. Let me know what you think. Because again, social media did not like this, but it did well, and the reviews liked it. So it's probably just social media yelling for some reason. Then I picked up Dune Part 2 in 4K Steelbook. It's freaking Dune. All right. This was phenomenal movie earlier in the year. This was so good. So much better than I thought it was going to be. Loved it to death. One of the best sci-fi movies, if not one of the best movies we've gotten in years. So good. If you have skipped out on the Dune series, you got to watch the Dune series. And to go along with that, I got Dune Part 1 in Steelbook. I already owned Dune Part 1, but I didn't own it in Steelbook. Now I have it in Steelbook. 2 phenomenal movies, back-to-back. Great franchise so far. Really excited to see Dune Messiah and then whatever that Dune show. Because, oh my, I am on board for more Dune. I am there day one for any Dune content you want to give me. All right, I will eat it up. Then I picked up Mad Max Fury Road on Steelbook 2. All right, this is one, like, people say it's one of the best action movies ever made. I don't think it's the best action movie ever made. I mean, I don't love it like a lot of people do. I like it. I think it's decent. All right, it's good. It's well made, especially. But I've never been super invested in the Mad Max world, so I'm not like in love with this movie like some people are. But I have not checked out Furiosa at the time of recording this. I'm excited to check that out. I've already got the Steelbook pre-ordered, so it goes along with this. That's kind of like why I bought the Steelbook. But yeah, quality movie. I just don't think it's the best action movie. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. Then the final movie I picked up was The Crow, and it's purely for the Steelbook. All right, I've never seen this movie, never ever. I know they're remaking it, and I've heard good things, but again, I've never seen it. But the Steelbook is crazy. Just look at it; it's insane. I love it. Fantastic. Let me know if it's good. But yeah, those are all the movies and video games and stuff that I picked up in the month of May. Let me know what you picked up in the comments below. Let me know if there's things that I picked up that you're like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Or, oh my gosh, why the hell would you pick that up? What is wrong with you? Let me know in the comments below. That's why they're there. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all just on the of us YouTubers, tell you guys to do follow me, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I upload most on Twitter and TikTok, so on Facebook, barely on Instagram. Follow me on those places, subscribe to me here. And with that, I will see you in the next.